Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Now, one of the very first products that I reviewed here on the channel way back, it's been 10 years, January 1st, 2025 will be 10 years on YouTube. One of the first things I reviewed was a flat pack stove from the company Bushbox, and it kind of started my long-standing dislike of these flat pack stoves that you have to put together. Since then, I've reviewed quite a few flat pack stoves, and I've never really fallen in love with them. You got to put them together, then once you're done, you got to take them apart. Now, that original one way back from Bushbox, I don't know if the newer ones are easier. It was pretty hard to put together and take apart. It would get stuck really easily. I'm sure a lot of the newer products, maybe even from that company, are easier to take apart and put together, but it was a pain. Now, this particular stove from the company Keith I got a hold of, they emailed me and said, hey, look, take a look through our catalog, pick a couple of products, and we'll send them to you. No strings attached. You don't have to make videos. If you just want to try them out, we'd love your feedback on these products. And this particular flat pack stove from Keith, which is a titanium stove, that's a very reasonably priced stove, I wanted to check out for you guys. So stay tuned and we'll check out this flat pack titanium stove from Keith Titanium. Thanks for watching, guys. Now, like I said, Keith reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review any of their products. They sent me their catalog, which is chock full of all kinds of stuff, and I concentrated on the two things that we love here on the channel, coffee and stoves. We took a look at the coffee product on a prior video, and today we're going to take a look at this stove. It is the flat pack stove from Keith Titanium. Let's check it out, and then I'll tell you guys what I think about it. All right, pretty excited about this product. I have looked at it online for probably years, to be honest with you guys. This is the Keith Titanium backpacking wood stove. The model is TI 2201. Comes in this pretty nice case. Most of the Keith stuff comes in a nice case. I'm going to pull it out real quick. This is a flat pack stove, so everything gets packed flat just like that. That is your stove and the components. Show you guys real quick how you put it together. Pretty straightforward, like most of these flat pack stoves. It's a little bit different in some areas. So we'll find the one with the Keith on it right here. This is the back piece. So you want to look for the piece that does not have, see right here, it's got a little slot. So the bottom piece, the slot's going to go in the front and the two sides, okay? So we'll put this one on, this one on this side, just like that. The other one with the slot, okay? We're gonna put just like that. Move this into a little bit better position for you guys. This is the bottom, and you can see how it's got these three tabs, one here, here, and here. This back side does not have a tab. So we're going to just pop it in the very bottom, just like that. This is a grate for the bottom to give you a little bit of airflow. It goes in the second little set of, and this is where you get a little bit aggravated sometimes. You just have to take your time. There we go, pop it in, so it's in place now. Keep an eye on it, don't let it mess up. And then you put your last piece, and you just gotta kind of massage it into place. This is generally why I don't love stoves like this. What just happened? There we go. All right, now it's in one piece. There we go. Sorry guys, I think that this table is pretty wobbly and you're probably feeling some of that, and I apologize. The interesting part is obviously you can put everything here or whatever you want on top. Instead of a cross stand, it just has this one piece which pops into place. You can see it right there, just pops right into place. And that gives you pretty nice top here where you can see there's not a lot of room. We're probably talking maybe 2.25 inches here and here. So pretty much any size pot is going to fit on top right there. So just pay attention one more time to the raised bottom. You can see that it's got the two different areas. It's got a flat bottom with no holes, and then it's got one with holes to allow for air circulation. As far as dimensions go, flat it is 0.25 by 4.9 by 6.3, and built like this it's 4.9 by 4.9 by 6.3. Weight is a very impressive 11.1 ounces. It is made out of titanium. Cost, I think, is also pretty impressive. It is $59, not too bad. Made in China. Compare that $59. I just did a review on another product from Keith, their little coffee maker. $200, pretty impressive. So this is the stove itself. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Is it efficient? I have burned in it quite a bit, probably 4 or 5 times with it, and boiled a little bit of water back home. And we're going to take it outside in the morning. It's dark right now. We're going to take it outside in the morning, and we are going to check it out, see how it works. So next time you'll see me, we'll be starting a fire in this bad boy. All right, so there is our stove. Let's go straight to the pros and the cons. As far as pros go, obviously it's super lightweight. It's made out of titanium. It is well made. It is. You can just feel the quality. Anything from the company Keith, you feel that quality. Cost, I believe, is very reasonable when you compare it to other titanium stoves out there. The carrying case is also very, very nice. It's thick. It's not overly heavy, which if you get some thicker kind of canvas type carrying cases, they can get a little bit heavier. This is a nice combination between a thick kind of robust fabric without being too heavy. Really like the base design, how it has the two different bases, and it's also pretty large. Now it's large from the standpoint of it's going to chew up a lot of wood, but it's also large from the standpoint that you don't have to tend it as much. And the other thing, and I didn't put it in my notes, but the way that the cross stand or the single cross stand works, instead of making it like a cross, it just puts it right in the middle. It really helps you use pretty much any size pot that you need in a very, very simple design. As far as cons go, look, you got to put it together, and I'm still not the biggest fan of that. You know, we'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit, but you know, you still got to put it together. It also does need a lot of wood because it's larger. If you're looking for a smaller stove that uses less wood, there's a lot of different options out there. Just letting you know that it does chew up the wood because it's a bigger box. So ultimately, that's it, guys. I like this stove. It works well. It's designed well. I've put it through 6-8 heat cycles now. It goes together and comes apart very easily. Cools off quickly because it's titanium. I like all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you still got to put it together and you still got to take it apart. I'm always going to pick one of my Firebox stoves, which instead of putting it together, you're just unfolding it. And when you're done, you fold it back. It's got hinges. You don't have to take it apart. It's super easy. You don't have to fiddle with it. So I'm always going to pick that. But as far as the Keith Titanium, if you're looking for a flat pack stove, I think this is a great one. Some people probably like these stoves more than the Firebox. I don't know why you would, but that's just my personal preference. Now do me a favor, guys. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up down below. Really helps spread things across YouTube. The other big thing, even more than hitting the thumbs up, is hitting the subscription button. If you want to comment, that would be great too. I love positive comments. Do you like this stove? Do you think it's terrible? Whatever it might be, leave a comment down below. I don't respond to a lot of comments, guys. I'm going to be honest. I read them all, but I don't respond to a lot because I just don't have time. I'm so busy between my medical practice, trying to get these videos out, taking care of my family. It's a lot. So I read them, but I don't always respond. Anyway, like I said, hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscription button. Really trying to get to 100,000 subscribers one of these days. So I would appreciate if you would help me do that. I do have a playlist on stoves. Bukus of stoves, all kinds of videos. I think it's over 200 videos now on stoves. Wood stoves, alcohol stoves, solid fuel stoves, canister stoves like upright canister stoves, remote canister stoves, antique stoves, white gas stoves, military white gas, everything. It's all there. All kinds of stuff. You can spend hours, and I highly suggest you do spend hours watching my videos. For the price and for the weight of this stove, it is hard to beat. As always, guys, I really appreciate you checking out the channel. I do put a lot of work into these videos. I'm on a trip right now, making a bunch of them, having a lot of fun doing that. So as always, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.